Hello everyone, Acid here, and welcome back to part 5 of my Direwolf20 Let's Play series. And today, we're gonna be doing stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff. 'Cause right now, we're gonna be sleeping. Because, apparently that's how I've started out the last... Oh, whoa. Hey. Look into my eyes that aren't there. We are going to start some Tinker's Construct tools. One, because I want a better sword so I don't keep getting my ass kicked. And I also like repairable tools. Like, these are repairable in an anvil, but in order to get that... Oops. An anvil. I just did it again. That's not exactly cheap, like, to do that, because you need 3 blocks of iron, which is 9 iron per, so 31 iron, just for this, and then not to mention the iron per, like, each piece. So, that's what I have this stuff for. Oh, wow. Wait. I could have sworn I only had 6, whatever. Screw it. Alright, so basically, this is how you get grout. I need grout to make seared bricks. As you can tell from the tooltip, it's a smeltery structure block. So basically, okay, that was good. I smelt all that up. And I am actually going to make another furnace to do this, because if not, it's going to take forever. If I do that... No, I can't. I guess I'll stack them. Oops, no, not that. Okay. But I am basically going to wait for all of this. Well, maybe not all of it. We'll see too, but basically I'm gonna wait for this to, and I said it again, goddammit. I'm gonna wait for at least some of this to smelt up, and then we will be back. We are back, and I realized I'm not gonna wait for all of this to finish because there's actually some stuff that I can craft before like all of this is actually done. Though these are both like about half done, anyways. So let's get started. So, one of the things that we need is a controller. And I apparently can't do that. Okay. Oh, I got another book. Okay. I also need a drain. I'll actually make 2, because I should have the materials. Where is it? I think that's all I need for this, but I'm also gonna need some wood, so I'll take like some of that. I'll take that for sticks. Do I have any other ones in the Make that into sticks. Make that into sticks as well. Break that down. Let's do that. Okay, I think I made way more than those than I needed. Sorry if I don't really, like, explain what I'm doing. I'm kind of trying to shy away from, like, I guess actually teaching it, but I'm kind of hoping that people get a rough idea of, like how this works. If people do want or are confused on something, I might eventually do a tutorial on it, but right now I'm more or less just trying to progress through the world and stuff. Let's take those and make bricks, because I need, basically the controller is like, as it says, the brain of the smeltery. It's basically the central hub of it. The drains are used for inputting and outputting fluids. So like you can smelt ores in this and double them and use the fluids to put in casts, which I'll get to eventually. The bricks are actually what's used for the foundation of the smeltery, which I have more of. Yay. What else am I forgetting? I need a part builder, I think. Yep, a part builder, which is just a piece of wood and a blank pattern. And I just got another book. Alrighty then. Is it really almost nighttime again? It is. Jeez. Don't even know anymore. Alright, so I got that. I need a stencil table, which is a piece of wood and a blank pattern. And of course that's backwards again. Got a stencil table. Isn't there like a... There's some kind of chest I need. Oh yeah, pattern chest I think. Yep, that would be it. That's just a chest beneath a pattern. I don't get how I could ever forget these, honestly. So do that, and now I have that. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but I'm probably wrong on that. Alright, 18 should be enough. For now, I think I'm just gonna put this like here. Actually, I'm not even sure if you can build them this small. Oh, that's actually another thing too. I need a tank. And that'll get me a tank. And basically, what I'm gonna have to do... where's my controller? There's that. I want my drain... Actually, I actually think I'm gonna have to do this one back. I could be wrong. Is that... Oh, okay, maybe not. One more thing, and I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna set these up out here. So I'm gonna want... Isn't it? I also need a tool station. Yep, there we go. I knew I was forgetting something. And then I'll do that. No. Yep, there we go. And then here I want that. And I put the blank patterns in there. There we go. But basically before... Oh god, I really need to quit saying that word. Oh, excuse me. Before I do anything really, I am going to have to go get lava. So oops. I am going to go scour for some lava and oh, actually, I think I'll just leave this in. Finally. Oh, that's full. And we are back, and I have, this is full of, unfortunately, only 4 buckets of lava, but I also have another 2 buckets here, So that at least gives us something. And it's freaking nighttime again? Are you serious? Hey, this world does not like me, I'm beginning to think. And I can only sleep at night. Okay, be back when it's daytime. Okay, and we are yet again back. Sorry about that. I don't know why it is... Really, I'm not a huge fan of being awake through the nighttime. Oh, that's a weird glitch. Okay. What? Is that like a... Oh. Okay, so it only rendered those slots, but I can actually use more. Okay, so that'll at least get that going. But due to the fact that I don't have gold, I'm gonna have to improvise here. As you can see, basically I'm actually gonna add more to this, sorry. But all this really does is it takes the ores, smelts them down, and that's where you get the molten iron from. And yet again, I'm an idiot and realize that there's something I can do offline. Or, yeah. Basically, I'm going to go through all of these because these are the patterns I'm going to need to create tools and stuff. So, I'm basically just going to go through all these, get all my patterns. Part of this too is because I do kind of want to show like some stuff on camera, even if it's just me repeatedly clicking something, but you know, maybe somebody stumbles across my video somehow and is like, whoa, seeing him actually do it helps me learn or some shit. I don't know. Honestly, I'm very tired right now, but I want to get content out for you guys, so that's why I'm trying to get this done at like... I had no, I just realized I can look at my phone. 1:45 in the morning. Okay, but that was literally all the materials we needed. Now I just go through and put them all in here. Click, 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 click. Let's see how... Oh, wow. Wait a second. Oh, those actually... Oh, wow. I did not realize I was gonna have that much. Damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm perfectly okay with that, but... Okay. Way to shut me up, game, I guess. Just gonna make some planks in case I need them. Alright, so while that's actually smelting, I'm going to... Ooh, I got an achievement. No need to tinker. But basically, when... I'm so sorry, I keep saying that, but yeah. Basically, when you spawn into the world, you get this book, Materials in You, Volume 1. And if you right-click it, it basically... I need to find a different way. It shows you how to get started, it shows you recipes, and it shows you armor modifiers. And I'm apparently losing my voice again. But I already showed you how to do the blank pattern, the stencil table, the pattern chest, the part crafter, the tool station. Eventually, I think with this, to get like either higher tier tools or more tools, you have to use Tool Forge, because this is what I have, the tool station, because I don't have... Actually, I have this iron, I'm just too lazy to, you know, really make that. But this also tells you about the drying rack and a bunch of other stuff. But that is actually not the book I'm looking for. I think this is it. Yep. This is Volume 2. This shows you all the modifiers, like, and... Wait, yeah. Modifiers, materials, and tools. So, what I actually want to start out with is somewhat, I wouldn't really say somewhat hard to make, but this right here, the lumber axe. And this is a very cool and useful tool. So if you look here on the right, it says crafting parts, and with that I want to make what it shows here. So if I go out here, and it's almost nighttime again, I actually want cobble. So if I look back in this, if I can find it again, oh, there it is. So I need a broad axe head and a large plate. So if I, is that it? Yep, and then I get that. I need a large plate. A tough rod and a tough binding. So there's the tough rod. And where's the tough binding? There we go. And the tough binding. Oh, and I'm actually stupid yet again. Because I need to make the actual, I think it's like that. Yeah, I need to make faucets for the drains, otherwise they don't go into anything. I also need to make, so if I do that, and I'm actually going to need more of this because I think this takes, yep, that was more than likely more than I needed, but if I have extra it'll actually help anyways, because I'm going to need to use it later on down the road. To upgrade the smeltery. And I need to sleep again. But yeah, I'm going to smelt all this seared brick up, and then I will be back again. And we are back yet again. As you can see, I now have the casting table, the faucet, and the basin and the faucet. So now what I need to do in order to make casts is I just set that there. I go into here and I basically want the lowest item that I want to make the cast out of, which is aluminum brass in this case, to be on the bottom. And then I pour it. And then I get the cast. And that's a GUI issue for some reason. Or a graphical issue. That is really annoying. I'm going to end up wasting some of this, I can already tell. Right, let's do that. And that. Okay. Whew. Thankfully that was done. And then I just need the axe head. And then we should be good. Alright, so now that I have that, I'm actually going to grab another chest to put out here. By the way, depending on how long this is, I might actually split this up into 2 parts. Just because I didn't exactly anticipate it being this long, but we'll see. It might end up being 1 part. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so now that we have that, I want to cast... I'm actually going to take those out and put them in here, and I want to smelt iron if I can. There we go. And now I can make a ingot cast. Basically what this will let me do is it'll allow me to literally, actually if I put you back in there, that was not the ingot I wanted to do, but I guess I have some of that now. Control click. Let me cast all of this real quick. Eventually I'll show you guys how to automate this too, but for now I suppose I can deal with clicking. Free up enough room to get some more iron in here, because I think Considering I have enough iron to do it, I'm just gonna cast whatever I make out of iron instead of wasting my time doing like some other kind. I don't know. Cut, because that was taking way longer than necessary. But now I'm gonna actually be able to do all the stuff I need. There's that. Come on, let me sleep, 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 let me sleep. Wait, when did I get armor? Wait, wait. Oh, it's counting that as an armor. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, so if I come over to here, I should be able, I really hope I can do this. I'm not going to be able to, am I? Or am I missing it? Nope, I think I'm actually going to need to... crap. Well, that kind of sucks, but... yeah, I'm going to need to make the tool forge now anyways. Which really kind of sucks, but... could be worse, I guess. I guess I probably should have familiarized myself a little bit more. There we go. We now have a tool forge. Alright. So now, if I set this down, I should be able to go to... come on, where is it? Are you... really? No, there we go. Sweet. Whew. And... boom. First tinker tool successfully made. You want to know why this episode took so long, and why, even though I only got one tool done, and unfortunately this is a whole episode, why that was worth it? Boom. That right there. Just to be able to chop down trees by chopping down one block. I am a very simple person. Yeah, that is unfortunately gonna be all I could get done in this episode, because right now it is 2:12 in the morning, so I am gonna wrap this up here. This will be part one. No, there is gonna be another part, but I'm gonna have to wait to get it recorded. So, sorry this episode was kind of like all over the place. I've been sick lately, and I had like a crap ton of problems before doing this episode, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.